Yeah. Space up.
6'8", number 14.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Adebayo against Anunoby. Brunson outside. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And it's good off the back rim and in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Ware. So here's Burks. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Count that one.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here to look at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Second in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Burks against Hart. Burks kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Alec Burks, and that's good.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Anunoby, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Hurts with it. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Tries from 10. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Pass to Adebayo. They set the pick. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Up top, Adebayo. He's covered by Shamet. Adebayo with the bucket.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
And here is Shamet. Lets it go. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Knicks fourth.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Grizzlies. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hero sends the pick for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. The tray. Offensive rebound. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And here's Brunson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Ware passes to Adebayo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
No good on the free throw. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Heat. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
From deep, Brunson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns wide open. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 10. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And how about we check the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns?
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. New York leading by 13. Now McBride. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Robinson? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
First free throw is good. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him. And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Anderson outside. There's a good screen. Nailed from three-point land.
Great to see Anderson fire away with confidence. We don't always see that.
Here's Payne. New York, no good that time either. And it's Anderson with the ball for Miami. A 12-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Kyle Anderson is 6'9", and so you think forward, but the fact is he's a great passer. This guy's so unique in what he brings to the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
There's a screen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Terry Rozier III. 1.
Well, Terry Rozier has more than proven he's very capable of being a starter. Can score it, excellent facilitator, and brings an edge every time he touches the floor.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Hart. And then Robinson slams it in.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Rozier the pass to Robinson. Anderson outside. On the wing, Rozier. Kane covering, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Robinson a screen on Rozier. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Rozier. 6 points for him. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got it back down to single digits for Miami.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Alec Burks is out there with Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Pass to Brunson. Towns for three. Highsmith grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. His first shot coming late. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Haywood.
Here's Brunson. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. He kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Hero. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his fifth rebound in this one. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns high post. For three, Bridges. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
New York leading by 12. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Timeout.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
He's checked in for Landry Shamet. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. Number 5, the Knicks.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Towns. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And with each passing season, BB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And he makes the first.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Heat trail by 16. And here's Burks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby outside. They get it back. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Burks finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Miami. That shot wide open. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night. For 3, Bridges. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mitchell a screen on Anunoby. Highsmith's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 13 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
On defense, the Heat trailing by 17. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
One shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Anunoby, good.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. No good on the triple. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Pass to Highsmith. Now Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Hero passes to Highsmith. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Adebayo, no good on that one. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Highsmith is checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Alec Burks. The free throw off from Anunoby. The Heat trail by 21. Robinson passes to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Left side, Towns. It's hauled in by the Heat. Highsmith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero passes to Highsmith. Poked away. Brunson with a clean look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Rozier kicks to Ware. Here's Highsmith. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 21. Pass to Brunson. Wide open. New York moving it around. Towns a screen on Robinson. Anunoby, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Bridges attacking. The 9-footer's on the mark. Bridges has got 18 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Hero with it. His last outing with 20 points. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
There's Hero with a 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Heat shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Alec Burks comes in for Tyler Hero. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Right wing. On its way from Burks for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Burks has got 5. Now Payne. 13 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Magic in Orlando. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
And on paper, these two are pretty close in terms of talent.
Yeah, that's going to come down to effort and who controls that pace.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Heat.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Wow. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the four-man position.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific, getting the defense to foul him.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Anunoby kicks to Hart. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 23. Brunson scanning the floor. No good from the wing. And so here is Miami. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Good on the triple. Hart's got 5 now.
3 points.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Mitchell a screen on Hart. Hart against Burks. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Towns a screen on Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tyler Hero picks one up.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Hero. Out to the wing. Adebayo down low. Towns on him. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Anunoby, no good. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. A clear look for Mitchell. Nice shot from the wing. Mitchell's got 7 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
If you want a T-shirt, you've got to get loud. It's T-shirt time. It's time to get on your feet. The loud section gets
Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Knicks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Miami just way behind.
Well, right now for Miami,
They haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Ware. He's covered by Shamet. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Misses the jumper. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Brunson the pass to Shamet. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got a pair of threes now here in the third for New York.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the dunk by Towns. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero from long range. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Shamet finds Hart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat.
Second team foul. Now in the game, number 55, Duncan Robinson.
On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Hero. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Mitchell outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, he had 1 three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Rozier, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Down low, 5 to shoot. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns is Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for New York, Karl Anthony Towns. 1.
And that one misses.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The deep three from Mitchell.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy, legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
Here's Highsmith. Trains the three-pointer. Highsmith's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
New York calls timeout.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge Miami welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Mitchell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Shamet. Misses the three. The Heat shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Rozier. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 13 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Brunson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Rozier missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Shoots over Hero. And a beautiful finish by Brunson. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Rozier for 3, and it's Rozier again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The assist.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. That one is no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Hart. 13 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And so here is Miami. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. And the rejection by Towns.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Robinson, and it's Miami with the rebound. Highsmith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside, stolen by Robinson. McBride with the ball, picked up by Rozier, and McBride gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Robinson. Adebayo against Robinson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. Right side Towns. McBride with the ball. Offensive rebound. Outside for Robinson. Hart wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Hart's got 14 points now in the second half. Hero passes to Adebayo. Over Robinson. Adebayo with the bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Lets it go from deep. Back to McBride. Robinson, a screen on Robinson. Hart, no good. And here is Hero. 5 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. With 2 seconds left, Robinson with the block. And so it's New York going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bam Adebayo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo with the bucket.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now, here's Mitchell. Looking to get it going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
So we can't get either to fall.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
McBride, the shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell kicks to Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
McBride's shot is off. The Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Towns high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Mitchell passes to Robinson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bridges. Miami no good on that time either. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Great open look there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Highsmith the pass to Mitchell. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Robinson finds Adebayo. Now here is Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brunson, left side. For the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The line, Duncan Robinson.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Robinson. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've play the game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy. Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges, starting to cook a little bit.
Mitchell passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Robinson misses. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 21.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside Robinson, pass to Hero. Here's Ware, sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's New York.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Alec Burks checked in for the Heat. New York's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Hart finds Brunson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 26.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
To the middle. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Mitchell against Brunson. Bridges for 3. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Pass to Ware. Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Down low, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Adebayo with a screen on Hart. Burks can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Brunson the pass to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. The Heat have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Adebayo with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hart. Again, the miss by the Heat. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Towns. New York moving it around. And Brunson gets it to go.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's where they set the pick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ware's got 8 points here in this quarter. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there, right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell, a screen on Anunoby. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Karl Anthony Towns.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Pass to Hero. Tries from 10, Ware, no good. Now McBride. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. You know, we did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.